So let us compute the following derivative. It has a bit of everything. It has, you see, it has a sum here. Okay, it has a product, it has a quotient. It involves an exponential, a power, and then we have sines and cosines. So let's do it. So first of all, the derivative, when we have a sum, it splits the sum. Okay, so we have the derivative of x squared sine of x plus the derivative of ex cosine of x. Here you can choose to compute both these terms separately and then bring it back to the main computation, or you can choose to do all at once. It's up to you. If it's a very complicated expression, I would always recommend to do a modular approach and compute separately and then bring back together. But in this case, it's not a big deal, so you can do as you please. All right, so then this is ddx x squared sine of x plus x squared ddx sine of x. And then the quotient is going to be dx exponential of x times the cosine minus, remember this is very important, ex ddx cosine of x, and then the denominator, we square it. So cosine square of x. All right. So this is going to be 2x sine of x plus x squared, the derivative of the sine is the cosine of x, plus the fraction cosine square of x in the denominator, and then the derivative of the exponential is the exponential itself. Remember, this is true only when the base is e. That is a very special property of the number e. It's the only number for which this is true, that the derivative of the exponential is the exponential itself. If I take 2 to the x, then it's no longer true that the derivative is 2 to the x. We will see that later on. So ex cosine of x minus ex, and then the derivative of the cosine, which is the negative sign, okay? And that's it. So now we can bring everything with the same denominator, sine x cosine square of x plus x squared cosine cube of x plus ex cosine of x plus ex sine of x divided by the cosine square of x. And that's pretty much it. It doesn't look like we can simplify this any further. Actually, another way we can write this down would be 2x sine of x plus x squared cosine of x plus ex cosine of x plus sine of x divided by the cosine square of x. Okay, we could even write this down using the second and so on. Why not? 2x sine of x plus x squared cosine of x plus ex, and then this is 1 over the cosine plus the tangent times 1 over the cosine, but 1 over the cosine is the second. And I will leave it here. Okay, this is as simple as we can write it. Remember, when you are doing a derivative, try to simplify as much as you reasonably can. Okay, but if it doesn't simplify, it's also okay. You do the best you can.